Welcome back to the channel. We're getting back to another band from Seattle. Well, actually, they're not from Seattle. That's what we actually discovered here, is they're one of the bands that always got considered a grunge band. I always knew them as a grunge band, but they are actually from Ellensburg, Washington, and they are the Screaming Trees. You know, Screaming Trees, I think we both are familiar with. We know a few of their songs. We know that one big song, Nearly Lost You. But this song that we're doing is off their first recording, which came out in 1985. This record was called Clairvoyance. And the guitar player from Soundgarden, Kim Thayil, said, I like Clairvoyance for the song Clairvoyance, but my favorite song on there is probably I See Stars. It's supposed to be like a psychedelic garage rock band kind of sound. So let's just jump right in. I See Stars. That starts right away.
The scene looks very empty, held in front of what must be. The books they want to tempt me, and try to set me free. But now I'm on the other side, looking back at me. The voices guard against the song, telling what must be. And I see stars in the morning, not knowing if I'm dead. I see stars with my eyes closed, remember everything you said. 10 years after I had read, these words were still all in my head. I'm alive, but you are dead. The words she used and what she said. Now I'm on the other side. I can't tell if she's right. The voices all against the song, living out my life.
Those background vocals are pretty interesting.
Right.
That kind of brings out the psychedelic feel, you know. You
It
can,
gives it an old school sound to it.
yeah, I was just gonna say it has that 1960s sound to it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good. The scene looks very empty, held in front of what might be. The books, they all want to tempt me and try to set me free. That's cool.
Yeah,
And I'm on the other side, looking back at me. The voices gnarl against us all, telling what must be. That's pretty cool, dude.
yeah,
That's cool. And I see stars in the morning, not knowing if I'm dead. I see stars with my eyes closed. Remember everything you said. 10 years after I have read, these words were still all in my head. That's pretty cool.
yeah. Huh. I am alive, but you are dead. The words she used and what she said. Huh. Yeah, Mark Lanigan is a pretty great singer and obviously a very great writer. After I think this band ended up breaking up somewhere in the late 90s or something, early 2000s, and then he went solo. He's passed away now, rest his soul.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but he always had that real deep voice. He has a real baritone kind of voice,
Yeah.
but he's still pretty melodic, right? He's still got that melody in there.
It like in this piece, it almost sounds like there's parts of it where he's kind of raspy a little bit. You know?
Yeah, yeah. It's almost like a what's that one guy's name? Tom Waits. I don't know if you know Tom Waits.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's got that kind of gritty, deep voice like Tom Waits.
Right.
I see stars in the morning, not knowing if I'm dead. I see stars off my clothes, remember everything you said.
spirit fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
like that tune.
I'm a flowing dove in the 1960s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
got
thing.
that vibe, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's got, I mean, I mean, I'm picturing, um, like guitar playing from like, from that era, a lot of bluesy, you know, you hear the bass line walking up and down, like, um,
Yeah, it reminds
like,
me of Creedence Clearwater Revival or something.
yeah, with a little bit of surf, surf blues type, um, like, I don't know, like a vibe going on there,
Yeah.
like that 60s vibe, um, kind of jam bandish in a way,
Yep.
I like the Beatles when they're, doing their bluesy stuff,
Yeah. It's got that sort of vibe to it,
hmm
especially in the drums and stuff too. It's got that Ringo Starr vibe, the drums.
Yeah, yeah. Especially that part, that you know.
Yeah. It's just got that Paul Ringo working together.
Yeah, yeah. Now that's those kind of songs are so cool because they're laid back, I mean, it's just it could be like chilling, barbecue, beer, fucking at the beach, fucking with the fire going and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
It,
nice.
it's cool to do some of the songs that weren't so popular because you might discover something that's like, what do you call that? Like a hidden gem,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I can see why. What you said, Kim, Theo, that he liked this song.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a really, really cool fucking laid back song, man. And the trippy part, I don't know if that's probably why he liked it too, is the guitar playing, those little solos and riffs, throughout and at the end and stuff. Because you know, when he's pulling off some pretty
There's
cool
bends.
bends right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of bends.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't really get any
And,
more out of the lyrics. I don't know if you're kind of like, is she obviously sounds like someone's passed away. Maybe he's just kind of like smoking a joint, looking at the stars and thinking about the person who passed away.
yeah, yeah,
He's like recalling some of the things that she sort of left behind, the things that she said.
yeah. And a lot of those things are beautiful. I mean, um, my wife the other night, I was telling her, I said, it's been a long time since I just fucking jumped in the back of my truck and fell asleep during the summer, and just watched the fucking light show, watch the stars. That's a beautiful fucking thing. I used to love going camping and doing that, and being able to just that fucking that light show, and watching the stars and going to sleep.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about where we live too. We're in the desert and we don't have like that light pollution that a lot of the big cities have, and
Yeah,
we don't really have to even go that far to just enjoy
nah,
the
I can go
stars.
out from my front yard because like, yeah, I don't have like a lot of neighbors with the lights on, so I mean, the sky's pretty black, so I can just look up and it's nice. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I like it too. And then the stars that space just like it makes you do that. It makes you think about what's beyond.
yeah. Looking at the stars is so vast, I mean, and all that movement up there. But then it's also the stars are pretty still, so it's just like this combination of like these different things going on. Um, and it's really cool when you get to see the Milky Way, like with all that like the cloudiness of all those
Yeah.
bunches of
All the
um,
gases.
constellations and stuff just pushed together. But yeah, in this frame, it seems as if that's beauty to him too, but something is reminding him of that with whoever that she is that he's talking about,
Right.
because there's a girl in here somewhere. Yeah, I can't tell if she's right. Voices call against us. Voices call against us all, living out my life. I see stars in the morning, not knowing if I'm dead. I see stars, my eyes closed, remembering everything you said. I like this part here. After midnight broken gate, it closed upon my soul. Your frozen image standing there, warning me not to go into the cold when I always start to fall. It all looks very clean all along. Has she been gone? Or will she haunt my dreams? Yeah, somebody's gone.
Now I'm on the other side looking at that dream. Then she
Yeah.
waits to seal my fate. She waits to seal my fate.
Wow.
So,
Yeah. I don't
you know,
know.
I guess he's just basically saying, like, in his dream, he's almost there in that other world, in heaven, I guess you could say, in heaven.
Yeah.
And he almost feels like in that moment he could probably just die in his sleep and just stay there.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool song about the other world and pondering somebody who you lost. And
Then she waits to seal my fate, the stars above shining. And I see stars in the morning, not knowing if I'm dead. I see stars on my eyes closed, remembering everything you said. Yeah, what the
I
part
think
then
that,
she waits to seal my fate.
right. I think basically, like I was saying, I think it's like he's going to sleep, he's having a dream of her, and he's in heaven with her. And I feel like he feels like she can almost take him there, and he would die in his sleep.
Right, right. Yeah, could be. Yeah, I don't.
And it sounds like he wakes up in the morning, but she's still gone, so he's basically dead.
Right.
You know, or at least he feels like he's dead, or maybe he's not sure if he's even awake. Maybe he feels like he's still there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds like love lost in a way, right?
definitely love lost, and you know, yearning to reunite.
Yeah.
You know, longing to reunite with the person who you lost.
I'm alive, but you are dead. That fucking says it all.
It's weird how, like, if you read it, it's like he has these parts where he's very poetic and not revealing much, and then he
Yeah.
has this line that's like really straightforward.
Yeah. I'm alive, but you are dead. The words she used and what she said. Now I'm on the other side. I can't tell if she's right. Voices call against us all, living out my life. So yeah, he's alive, she's dead. Voices call. I like that line. Voices call against us all. Yeah, I like that. Voices call against us all, living out my life.
Huh.
It's what's so crazy is you can get so much out of just two fucking sentences.
Yeah.
These lyrics could be, you know, um, construed as being depressing, but yet the song itself is not.
Calming, right? It's
You
more
know,
calming and
yeah,
releasing.
it's a barbecue song. Like just, just chilling.
It's a smoking song for sure to me, man. It's
Yeah,
like,
just kicking back, drinking a beer, smoking a joint, fucking.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it's got a happy tone to it, but then when you read the lyrics, you're like, wait a minute, uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's some mourning going on.
yeah, it just sounds all fucking sad and shit, like,
Some
you
songs are
know,
like that too. They'll just be the happiest melody, and then they'll just be fucking terribly sad lyrics.
right, right, like what's it like Morrissey? He does that shit, don't he? Like, he writes lyrics like that, like, fuck,
Hmm.
and the songs just all poppy, fucking, and like the lyrics are all like
Yeah,
dark and shit.
I think Beatles have done that too.
Trip out.
There's obviously some things to appreciate in here as far as like the poetry and the music, and you know, just their history as a band too is very respectable. All right, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what you're listening to. Click another video down here or subscribe if you want next to Dean. He's the man with the key. All right, guys. We'll see you again.